TonCoin, formerly known as Gram, was initially linked to Telegram and its founders, but they struggled with some regulatory problems which hampered the actual growth of the project. However, after the split, Telegram CEO Pavel Durov insisted that the coin was still full of potential, and that clearly proved to be true as TonCoin's price rose more than 30% at the end of 2021 after being dormant for almost a year. Currently, Ton has re-entered the radar for a lot of crypto money investors and has definitely become a coin to watch for 2022 and beyond. Hey guys, welcome back to Crypto Maniac. Today we'll look at why I think you should own 600 plus Ton coins. Guys, from the looks of it, smart money is flowing into TonCoin right now, and you can't blame them because TonCoin is actually trying to build a DeFi ecosystem on Telegram. So make sure you watch until the end of the video as I'll take a deep dive into its potentially game-changing DeFi ecosystem. I'll also be giving my future predictions and overall outlook on the coin itself. Trust me guys, this project has a lot of potential and it will definitely be on my watch list. So sit back, hit that like button, turn on the post notification, and let's get started as this promises to be a good video. So what is the Ton? The Open Network. That's literally what Ton stands for. But seriously, it's basically a secure and scalable blockchain network project capable of handling millions of transactions per second if necessary. It's also user-friendly and service provider-friendly. The main aim is for Ton to be able to host all reasonable applications currently proposed and conceived, and I'll look at some of these applications in detail later on in the video, but currently the Ton blockchain has a chance to create a true Web 3.0 ecosystem with anonymous network, DNS, instant payments, decentralized storage, and various decentralized services. The most important promise of the Ton ecosystem is its in-app payments. Imagine sending cash to your friends on Telegram. Welcome to the future, guys. TonCoin, known as the crypto money of Telegram, withdrew their affiliation last year after Telegram faced lawsuits and pressure from the US Securities and Exchange Commission, the SEC. However, recently Telegram founder and CEO Pavel Durov stated that the Ton project has stepped into the markets again, but this time the number of people behind the Ton project is approximately 160,000, as the project is currently open source and can be found on GitHub. Currently, TonCoin has around 50,000 active clients and is steadily growing as cryptocurrency is picking up its adoptions with constant announcements towards its advancement. The Ton blockchain itself has a bandwidth processing more than 1 million transactions per second, which is an absolute record. I totally believe that TonCoin has a great future, and if it's able to unite all existing blocks into a single ecosystem, then the world will start to see crypto's true influence. Now, let's look at some of Ton's features. So guys, Ton is a combination of the following components. Number one, it's a flexible multi-blockchain platform. Guys, Ton is capable of processing millions of transactions per second with upgradable formal blockchain specifications, multi-cryptocurrency value transfer, support for micropayment channels, and on-chain payment networks. Number two, it's a peer-to-peer network known as Ton P2P network or just Ton network, and is used for processing the Ton blockchain, sending transaction candidates, and receiving updates about only those parts of the blockchain a client is interested in. Number three, a distributed storage technology, Ton Storage. Accessible through Ton Network, used by the Ton blockchain to store archive copies of blocks and status data, otherwise known as snapshots, but also available for arbitrary storage for users or other services running on the platform with torrent-like access technology. Number four, a network proxy, Ton Proxy. This works similar to the Invisible Internet project, which used to hide the identity and IP addresses of Ton network nodes if necessary. For example, nodes committing transactions from accounts with large amounts of cryptocurrency or high-stake blockchain validator nodes who wish to hide their exact IP address and geographic location as a measure against DDoS attacks. Ton has all of this covered. Okay, so we know about the Ton project, but what is TonCoin? What is a TonCoin? This is the principal cryptocurrency of the Ton blockchain. It's used to make deposits required to become a validator, transaction fees, gas payments for smart contract message processing fees, and persistent storage payments are also usually collected in Ton coins. Clearly, TonCoin is important to this entire project, so now let's look at how to buy TonCoin featuring FTX. Step 1. Registration. So guys, in order to buy TonCoin Ton on FTX, you'll first have to register on their website. Step 2, loading up. Next, if you're KYC'd, then you can connect to your bank. If not, like most of us, then you're gonna need to transfer over the crypto equivalent of how much ton you'd like to purchase. Step 3, the purchase. Now you can search for TonCoin under the Exchange tab on the website or on the application, and when it shows up, click on it and buy it. That's it. Now, I mentioned earlier, Ton is looking to be involved with a lot of application creation, and TonKeeper is one of them. TonKeeper is another way you can purchase TonCoin and even store them. Let's check it out. Buying Ton using TonKeeper app. First, download the TonKeeper app on your smartphone, open the app and create your account. Next, click on Exchange on the bottom. You'll see Neo Crypto and Mercurio as options for buying. Fill out the quantity you wish to buy and complete the steps within the app and voila. But note, both of these options for buying Ton require credit cards. Now, my favorite method, buying Ton using WalletBot on Telegram. Before I get into it, just a note, this method will not work for US-based users unless a VPN outside of the country is used. Okay, now to buy Ton using the WalletBot on Telegram, search @wallet, then click on WalletBot. From here, you'll be brought to a chat with the bot, hit start. Next, you want to click on My Wallet and then click Buy Crypto with a credit card. The bot will ask you to share your phone number linked to your Telegram account as a verification measure. Click Share. Next, it will ask you what cryptocurrency you want to buy. Click the TonCoin option. You'll then have to choose the fiat currency you want to use. This could either be US dollars, euros, or Russian rubles. After you choose a currency, type or select the amount you'd like to spend. $15 is the minimum. The bot will create an address for you, and you can send it to any other TonCoin wallet address by pasting it into a text box. It will ask you to confirm your address if you messaged another address than the one given. Next, you'll be prompted with the details of your transaction. Click Pay and you'll be brought to a link to enter your credit card information. Simply fill out the form and buy the coin. The Ton balance should now show up in your wallet. That's pretty much it. So now that you have some TonCoin in your possession, what are some of its use cases? As the ecosystem expands, we continue to see TonCoin's huge potential as there are numerous ways for it to work in their crypto economy. Some of the ways include gas paid for processing transactions in smart contracts, cross-chain transaction commission in the open network, payment for services provided by apps built on the platform, Ton services, payment for storing data securely in a decentralized way, Ton storage, payment for registering blockchain-based domain names with Ton DNS, payment for Ton proxy, payment for creating extra currencies, payment for creating new work chains, and voting power required to support or oppose changes in the parameters of the protocol. There's a lot more, but these are the most important ones I think you should really focus on. Now, finally, why you should own 600 plus TonCoin. Guys, I think Ton will allow the proliferation of Web3 by providing decentralized storage, anonymous networks, DNS, instant payments, and other various decentralized services we mentioned, all in an effort to make the next generation of the internet as seamless as it is now. Basically, Ton is making blockchain technology more formidable by building a product suite around it and reducing the cost to transact on the blockchain networks. If all blockchain networks work in unison, then it's easier for users to adopt the technology. Decentralized finance, for example, has the ability to empower anyone with access to the internet with the tools to increase their wealth. Guys, Ton is hyper-focused on creating an intuitive user interface and experience for Web3, and that's why I actually bought some and I'll be holding this long term. I have no specific price prediction because the market is and will be bearish indefinitely, but guys, it will take time to build out an entire DeFi ecosystem that is 100% efficient and bug-free. And with the coding language used for the platform being Fifth, which is based off Fourth, which is similar to C, this gives room for shitcoins to be introduced very soon. Guys, Ton has almost everything we could ask for in a good project. They have wallets built into Telegram itself, plus they have fiat on-ramps and a host of other features going for them right now. Guys, I'm betting on this one. The question is, will you? That's it for today, guys. Remember to hit that like button, turn on the post notifications, and I'll see you in the next video.